Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello viewers, welcome once again to my channel. For those of you that are existing subscribers, you are most welcome. Those of you that are new, you are also most welcome. So as you can see from the title, today we are going to be drawing a pie chart. So as always, the plea is please like, share and subscribe to the channel so that we can make progress, and without your help of course I cannot make that progress. So please share the channel and like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so as always, by way of starter, I want you to complete this task. So 120 people were asked what type of house they lived in, and we have a pie chart of it here. So it is a circle, and for those of you that may not know, a circle has 360 degrees in total, so we can find out the missing number and then calculate what proportion each is. Okay, so I'm going to leave that up for 5 seconds so that you get a chance to freeze it, and then I'll go through the answers. Okay, so looking at the missing number first, so you'll notice there's a special sort of L-shaped sign as well. That sign is for what we call a right angle or 90 degrees. So the detached area is 90 degrees, which of course is a quarter of 360, so we need to find a quarter of 360, which is 30 people. Okay, the next one is 120, and of course 120 is a third, so we need to find a third of 120, which of course is 40. Okay, so from the information that we have, we can calculate the others now because they're a proportion of that. So for example, terraced is 60, which is half of 120, and others and bungalow are 45, which are of course half of 90. Okay, so in an exam situation you need to work quickly. Yeah, so that is 20 because we've already calculated what 120 degrees is, so 60 degrees must be 20. So similarly 45 is 15 because 90 was 30, and other is the same. Okay, so in this lesson we're going to see how to draw a pie chart from a table of information, and we're going to look at two different ways of doing it. So here we have a set of information where people were asked about their favorite color, red, blue, yellow or green. 20 people were asked, and those are the results. So we need to calculate how many degrees each of those each represents, and then we will multiply it by the frequency. So you know that the whole of that population, which is 20, is represented by 360 degrees. So we divide the 360 by 20 to work out how many degrees there are for each value. So 360 divided by 20 is 18, so we must multiply each of those by 18. Okay, so 18 multiplied by 4 is 72, 18 multiplied by 8 is 144, 18 multiplied by 5 is 90, and one more, 18 times 3 is 54, and of course the total must always add up to 360. Okay, so you must check that it adds up to 360. Okay, so I'm going to go through a slightly different method. So we've got the same information again, but we merely look at the fraction of each value that we have. Okay, so we need to work out the fraction as a part of 360 to find out the numbers. So the total number of people asked was 20, and we know that red was favored by 4, so we just write that as a fraction. 4 over 20 multiplied by 360. Okay, and similarly with the others. So that is 72 degrees, which of course the 4 over 20 of course is a fifth, but you just merely divide it by 20 and multiply by 4, and we carry on. So 8 over 20 multiplied by 360 is 144. 5 over 20 multiplied by 360 is 90. 3 over 20 multiplied by 360 is 54 degrees, and that adds up to 360, which is a complete circle. Okay, another example for you to do. So here we've got the preferences for political parties: Labour, Conservative, Lib Dem and UKIP, and the total adds up to 720. So we need to calculate how many degrees each vote or each person is worth. So we merely divide 360 by 720, and that is 0.5. So we must multiply the frequencies by that number, 0.5. Okay, so multiplying 240 by 0.5 is 120. Multiplying 275 by 0.5 is 137.5 degrees, I should say. Multiplying 130 by 0.5 is 65 degrees, and UKIP multiplying 75 by 0.5 is 37.5 degrees, and we know that that adds up to 360 degrees. Okay, we're doing it by way of method 2. So there's the information, and the total value is 720, so we must do each of the fractions. So it's 240 over 720 multiplied by 360. Okay, so there is the first one, and that is the second one. And if you work that out either longhand or by calculator, of course those are the answers you should get. Okay, so what we're going to do here is first of all give you a chance to work out the degrees. Then I am going to go through the drawing of the circle with you. So I'll freeze that for 5 seconds for you to work out the degrees for each person who likes these football teams. Okay viewers, I'll go through the answers. So the total of course is 36, so we need to work out how many degrees each of these is. So the first one is 10, so we need to work out how many degrees each person is worth, and we divide 360 by 36, which of course is 10. Okay, so 10 times 10 is 100, and 10 times 11 is 110, 10 times 7, 10 times 4, and again, and the whole thing comes to 360. Okay, so I hope you were able to calculate that. So I'm just going to quickly go through how to draw these degrees on a circle, because you will be asked to do that, especially in the 11 plus. So this is our information, and we need to transfer that onto a drawing. So with a compass you would draw a circle, and the first thing to do is to draw a perpendicular line down to the middle. So then what we do is we get our protractor. Okay, so as you can see, this measures degrees, and it's got from 0 to 110 depending on which side we are measuring. So we need to bring that to the middle. Sorry, was it the middle? I'll go back again. So it's on the line where that quarter is, and then we merely mark off 100 degrees so that's been done where you see the red cross. Okay, so can you see there? Then we merely join that to the red cross. Okay, so next one is 110. So we need to place our compass on that line. Okay, so, and then mark off, place it in the perpendicular again. I'm getting confused by that protractor's line. Okay, so that is at the end of that perpendicular line, which should be halfway. So we need to mark off 110 from there, which of course is there where the red mark is. Okay, take that away, and once again we join it to the red mark. So once again we need to place the protractor on this line and measure 70 degrees. Here is our protractor. Okay, let's place it on the line. Needs to be in the middle, remember. It's on the perpendicular at the bottom, and we measure off 70 degrees on the outside, which is there. Okay, take that away, and we just join the lines there. Okay, so now we've done 1, 2, 3 of them. So from there the next one is 40 degrees. So we need to put our protractor on the perpendicular. So don't forget, it has to be on the middle, and we're going to be measuring 40 degrees. Okay, which is the final one that we can put on. So where that red cross is now is 40 degrees from the previous measurement, and we just joined that up, and there we have our pie chart, and all that remains is for it to be labeled. Okay, right. Okay, that brings us to the end of the session. So I do hope that you've understood the concept. So it's a very, very popular question on 11 plus. So I do hope that you have understood the concept. So in this session we've looked at drawing and interpreting pie charts, and we've looked at 2 different ways, and of course you'll either be told or you choose the method that you prefer. Okay, that brings us to the end of the session, viewers. It just remains for me to say thank you for watching, and as always the plea is please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Without your help I can't succeed, and with your help I am encouraged, and as I say, the viewing figures are absolutely fantastic, so I am encouraged, but the subscription rate really needs to improve as always. Okay, thank you for watching, and I say until the next time, look after yourselves, look after others, Goodbye. I say अपना ख्याल रखना, दूसरों का ख्याल रखना, दुआओं में याद रखना. Allah Hafiz.